Yo, what is going on, guys? We are back to day 4 in another Alliance War. This is Alliance War number 6. It looked weird. But yeah, this is the marking the halfway point for the season. It's 12 wars per season, so we're halfway through, which is great. I feel like the season's just been flying by, and we did die in the last war, so this war hoping to really come back strong. We have a 10-fight war, including the war boss, so really hoping to make some big things happen here. So first fight we have is a Dr. Doom on the Aggression Fury node. This is I've seen this placement before. I've done it before with Torch, so I'm not worried. Right there, I accidentally got hit by the special one. It's okay though. This Doom special one just it tickles, you know, and we get smolders because of it, so it's all good. We do have guidance placed here, so that is really nice. And yeah, he goes down pretty quick. That fight is it's pretty easy with Torch, you know, it goes by pretty quick. As long as you don't let him get like a couple Furies lined up, you'll be fine. You know, just keep it below like 3 and you'll be okay. So next up here we have a white Magneto. So gonna heal up a Torch a little bit, or wags as some people say. It's interesting, wags and mags. It's funny because like when in 4 Loki we log our fights after a war. So when I was writing it, it was like wags 0 because it's 0 for like if you died to it or not, and I put legs. It's like wags 0 legs, and then later I find a mags, legs. Like I don't know. It's just kind of weird. I was rhyming with my names, these Magnetos. But yeah, white Magneto. Pretty easy to fight. Special 1 is now flipped, so that is annoying, but it's not unblockable, so blocked it, you know. I can evade that special right there. I did it. I just have to be like prepared to evade it, you know. And sometimes with now that it's on the special 1, it comes up so much quicker that I'm not always prepared for it. Whereas, you know, red Magneto, when I push into special 2, I usually don't. But when I do, you know, that's just you're like, okay, I pushed my special 2, I'm gonna have to evade this. Like, you're just kind of more prepared. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's weird. That's just my personal experience, anyways. But yeah, it just can catch you off guard, I find, with wags. Next up here we have a long shot, and then a Professor X right after. Gonna go ahead and throw on invulnerability boost, because why not? You know, died to Mordo last war on the next node, so this time I'm just going to play it safe and pop an invul boost in case we get L3'd. And yeah, so at the start of the fight here I was playing pretty slow because I thought, you know, with Petrify, you know, I can give him less power, but I don't even think I had 3 spare mastery points right here, and it's 3 points I usually put in Petrify. So yeah, I was doing that for no reason. I didn't even have Petrify on at the time, which when your opponent's stunned, when you hit them, they just gain a little bit less power, which is nice on a node like this where Longshot's gaining a lot of power. I don't want him to go to special 3. I'm trying to bait the special 2 out, but he's not throwing it. And if I try to bait it out with Dexing, he's just going to nullify my Dex, and he's going to go to a special 3 anyways. So yeah, almost killed him. He's at 2%, and then we get hit by a special 3, but it's fine because we put on that invulnerability boost just in case. I don't think this would have killed me without the invulnerability boost. I don't think there's any chance that would have killed me, but it probably would have done some damage. And then yeah, we are stunned after. However, I had 2 more hits left on my invulnerability boost after the special 3. He hit me 2 times, hitting me, I think Nova Flamed himself, and then he died. So the invulnerability boost was perfect. It protected me from every hit in that fight, which is pretty funny. So yeah, it went perfectly. That's why I threw on the invulnerability boost, you know, just in case a scenario like that arose, and it did. So next up here we have Professor X. I've fought this dude a fair bit with Torch, and I really like using Torch for him. I find Torch to be one of the best options, just because I don't have to worry about the falter. That's the most annoying thing with him. And he also feeds Torch's smolder, so that's really nice. You can easily keep your temperature up and keep it above 10. The only thing is here, he's evading as well as having the miss, so that is kind of annoying, but it's fine. As long as I'm ready for when he evades, it doesn't really matter. Whereas, you know, with Mordo, if he evades, you degen. So, like, you really don't want Mordo to evade at all when you're fighting him here. But other champions, you know, if you're ready, as long as you don't get comboed by their evade, you know, it's all good. And yeah, we just destroyed this Professor X, man. He goes down. He evaded like 3, 4, 5 times. I didn't get touched a single time, because every time I was prepared for the evade. So yeah, that was my section 1. It went pretty well. Then I waited till my energy was full again. Now we're doing section 2. We got an Arcus up first here, and we're gonna be going in here with the 6-star rank 3 Dr. Doom, of course. Bought a few Novas here. I don't think I've bought an Arcus here yet, but should be, you know, similar scenario, probably just faster, just because, you know, Nova, it can be kind of annoying, and just if you're unblockable, you know, you do a ton of reduced damage, and it's harder to get intercepts because he has the auto block. But you know, with Doom here, boom, look at those easy intercepts. Trying to keep some staggers up so that we don't have to worry about his power gain too much. Unfortunately, my 6-star Doom is unawakened, so we're not able to capitalize on the power gain effects. But we go for our special 3 when we still had just a little bit of time left on that Fury we got from intercepting him, so he has no protection from the Ebb and Flow intercept. So this does a lot of damage because of that Fury, plus the Fury buff we normally gain. And then we just kind of Doom cycle. Right here, he threw a special 2. I kind of messed up my cycle, but I went for the evade, and then I got hit, but I knew I was going to resist. That's what I really like about Doom. It's like sometimes there's a special that like I don't know how to evade, but I'll just try it anyways, dex what I can, and by the end, he just resists it. So it's awesome. So for this war, every war we have, usually Taters writes down what everyone's doing for the war, and there's directions and all kinds of stuff in there, depending on the fight. More directions, you know, if it's like a hard, complicated fight where there's a specific strategy that needs to be played or something, he'll explain it, or just be like, you know, PM me, private message me about it, and we'll talk about it, you know, depending on how complicated of a fight we're talking here. And for my notes, it tells me like where to place my pre-fights, and if other people are placing pre-fights for me, and all that kind of stuff. So I was told to use my Flame On against this Magneto, and that Flame On will be applied to the boss for me, because my torch is unawakened. I only get 1 pre-fight per war, so if I'm going to be fighting a mystic boss and I want to have the Flame On, and I already want to use it on a path, you know, I need someone else to bring a torch and to use theirs, which I don't do any of the planning, so, you know, Taters does all that. So I was like, okay, so, you know, I use my Flame On here, and then I'll have it for the boss. But I was kind of looking around, and I was looking, and I was like, I don't think we have an extra Flame On. That's why I didn't fight that Magneto right away. I was like, should I use Flame On here? Like, I might not have it for the boss if I use it here. But then again, that Magneto fight seemed kind of annoying without Flame On, because he would have just shrugged off all of our Incinerates with Mighty Charge. But with Nova Flames, he can't shrug those off when he dashes. So I was like, I'll just trust in Taters, you know, and I'll just use my Flame On here. And if worst case scenario, you know, if I don't have it for the boss, whatever, you know, I should still be able to fight the boss without it. And unfortunately, we are gonna have to fight the boss without it, but it's all good. This fight, I was slightly worried about when I got assigned it, because someone in my battle group actually timed out here, so I was a little bit worried about that. He like just timed out, like his special 2 was about to kill him anytime. It was so unfortunate. So I asked like Tater, like, what's playstyle should I go for? Like, are L3s worth it? And he was saying basically, no, don't go for L3s. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go special 1, special 2s. Right there, we got hit by Hulkbuster's special 2, but again, that resist coming in so clutch. This node has rage, so there's a damage cap of 2.5, and every time we hit that, he gets a fury buff. Every time we nullify buffs, he also gains power. And there's also another node, I don't know what it's called, or yeah, it's a weird node, but basically when the opponent gets unblockable buffs, they last longer. It might just be all buffs, but yeah, that unblockable buff lasts a long time. So you're gonna see I get hit a lot, but this is just the power of Dr. Doom, man. Right here, boom, we get hit again. Unblockable special 1 out of nowhere. Stuns me. Wombo combos me. We're taking tons of damage. But we're Doom. We're Dr. Doom, man. It doesn't matter. We can take a hit. Oh, look at that. Get hit again. Whatever. Whatever. There's been some bugs going around with XL champs, dexterity, and unblockable, where it's messing up your dexterity controls. I'm not sure if that's what was going on here, or if it was just me playing bad. Watching it back, I kind of feel like maybe it's a little bit of both. I'm really not sure. I'll let you guys be the judges from watching the gameplay. This was like over a week ago, so yeah, I'm really not sure. All I remember is that Dr. Doom is a tank, and yeah, so yeah, I was kind of worried about timing out, but I feel like I was doing a lot of damage here. We got 2 minutes left, and he's dead. So I feel like the playstyle I used was pretty good, but just look at this, man. We got hit 19 times, and we're fine. Like, we weren't even really close to dying. Like, we still had, like, at least 30% health. Like, Dr. Doom is just insane, and that's just rank 3. That is only a rank 3 Doom, man. Rank 4? Just even a bigger health pool. Like, oh my gosh. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Dr. Doom is such a beast. So yeah, we got through that Hulk Buster. Got hit a ton. Not sure if it was because of bugs or scrub playing. I don't know. I don't like to make excuses, but at the same time, you know, that is a common problem, and I have experienced it before. But yeah, I'm not sure. This game, that's what I really hate about when there's like parry and dex bugs in this game, because it's like sometimes you don't know like if it's you screwing up or if it's the game. And sometimes it's hard to differentiate the two, and that shouldn't be a thing. Like, you shouldn't have to wonder, like, is it the game's fault for me losing here, or is it my own fault? Like, you should never have to wonder. It should always be your fault. It should never be the game's fault. Like, there shouldn't be these issues in game, you know? It's very frustrating. Yeah, the Ebony Maw was slightly annoying. We definitely took some damage, but it's okay. We got through them. We're just gonna have to use a couple potions. Okay, that's just glory. Try to buy 2 of those gold potions a day now. So yeah, gonna heal Torch up. And unfortunately, my 6-hour boost that I put on at the start of this war fell off. So gonna have to reboost, but that's fine. I really don't mind having to reboost when I'm taking the boss, because it's like at the very end of the war. You know, I'm just glad people are, you know, if I can just clear the war boss like the first day of war, like that night, like I don't want to have to do it the next morning. Like I'm happy, and I don't mind if I have to reboost, because I really, that's what I love about For Look Gamer Battle Group, is we've all pretty much always cleared war like the day of. Like, it's never the next day where we still have war going. Like, rarely. That's maybe happened like less than 5 times in like the last seasons or something. So it's awesome. I hate doing war the next day because I don't wake up early. So here we have a Killmonger, and we're bringing in Cosmic Ghost Rider. I threw on some Cosmic Power Back boosts, which are going to be giving us a hand here. So go for the Vigilance, and then we go for the Heavy. Now we go for the Power Gain, and then we go for the Special 2. This does some pretty good damage, and we get some nice power back. That's the main thing, is getting the power back. So now we just want to parry, combo, get the Power Gain, drop another Special 2. Does absurd damage. Unfortunately, one part of it doesn't crit, so it doesn't quite kill, but it did so much damage that it just blasted us back to a Special 3. So just drop that right away, and he's dead. I love Cosmic Ghost Rider, man. He's such a beast. Honestly, he's so good. Like, I don't think I'd have that mythic title without him. He is just such a monster. So real quick, you guys know the drill when we're fighting these Mojo bosses. I think this is the 4th one of the season. It's 4 out of 6 wars we've seen Mojo boss. And I've been assigned every single one. But this one is going to be the hardest, because we're going in with a major disadvantage than normally. We don't have Flame on here. So that's definitely going to change things. My mindset going in is just to play a bit more long term. You know, when I'm in there with Torch and with Flame on, like, no matter what, even with the prompts, even if he goes to 5 right away, like with Flame On, like I still kill him pretty quick. You know, I can probably kill him before I die most times, unless I just get absurdly unlucky. But here, this fight's gonna go on longer, so I really need to be on top of the prompts and really be paying attention to that, and really be trying to play for the long game here. So going in, that's kind of my mindset. Still gonna be playing the fight very similarly. Similarly, is that a word? I don't know. But right away, we're off to a bad start. He's already completed 2 prompts just right away. That's not good, but we are taking a lot of block hits on the special 1, which is great. We're building up the smolders, which is what we want. And the next prompt we get is hold block. I was so happy when I saw this. This is one of the best ones you can get on a boss fight mojo. And yeah, I'm just gonna chill, kill time while that's up. Not gonna complete it myself. I'm not gonna let him complete it. But then he gets dash back. So I was like, oh, that's annoying. That's pretty much an auto complete. And then here we got use special attack. What do I go for here? Do I try to stall him out? I think we do. Yeah, just kind of holding block, hitting into his block, just killing time. Well, yeah, that special attack. Then he gets to use special attack again. But since we failed it once, he lost a lot of his subscribers. So he's only down to 2 charges at this point. Now, right here, unfortunately, I just get caught dashing back. Take a bit of a combo. That's fine. I was holding on to my special 3 just so that I could instantly trigger Flame On. And Flame On was just about to run out here, so I'm going to throw the special 3 just to reactivate it. Plus apply a big Nova Flame to Mojo himself and do a little bit of damage with the special 3. And that's it. Hit just a clean intercept just to finish the fight off. And yeah, that Mojo got burnt to a crisp without Flame On. So we can do it with and without Flame On. Not too big of a deal. We did end up using quite a few items this war, but we had a fairly challenging path. So it's all good. I really don't care how many items I use in a war. Especially if I don't die, then I don't care. If I do die, then it's... and I used a ton of items, then it's just kind of annoying. Yeah, that was the war. This was a pretty solid war for us. We only died 6 times as an alliance, which is really solid. And yeah, we did end up winning. These guys died 21 times. Not sure if we just cleared early and then they're like, all right, you know, we lost, so stop boosting, stop wasting items, you know, whatever. I don't know. Maybe that was the case. Like I said, I don't wake up early, so by the end of these wars, I have no idea what people are doing or what the score is. I just wake up, oh, we won, cool, or oh, we lost, okay, whatever, you know. But yeah, that's the war. Now let's take a quick look at our stats now. So this is, like I said, the halfway point of the season. We're 54 kills, 1 death to that Mordo, unfortunately, but we still are in first place for power rating in my battle group and overall. And we're up to 4 boss kills. Power rating is 72.71, and our fight difficulty is a 1.30, which means my fights are really hard fights that I'm given. And yeah, so I'm pretty happy with the stats so far. Of course, that 1 death is frustrating, but still, this is really solid stats. And yeah, looking forward to opening up that 6-star Nexus at the end of the season. And yeah, just farming more shards for Hercules, hopefully. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for the video. I was also thinking a little bit about when I'm going to do Legs Jr. We just posted the video yesterday talking about doing the Abyss run. And I'm just thinking probably off season. So once this Alliance War season's over, then we can kind of focus on Legs Jr. a bit more. Probably do some act content too. Try to grind a level 60 maybe. I think that could be fun. But yeah, that is going to do it for this war video. If you guys did enjoy, I would appreciate you dropping a thumbs up. This was a pretty awesome war for me. Subscribe if you'd like to see more content. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.